What is going on YouTube? Blade Edge here, and I got a knife review for you that I'm super excited about. I'm not sure how many of these are out, if there's any out, what's out, but I'm gonna come at you with this one, and I hope you enjoy. So as you can probably tell from the title, this is the DEMKO AD20s. S standing for slim, and this is a slim down version of it. It's got the same G10 handles as the full size, but the blade and some of the hardware standouts, everything's a little bit slimmer than the other one. So we'll go over some quick stats. All right, so we'll go over some stats. So we got an overall length of 8.7 inches. We got a closed length of 5 inches. Blade length 3.7 inches. We got a blade thickness of 0.13. This is D2 stonewash, and we're weighing in at 5.6 ounces. And oh my gosh, I could do this all day. Yes, it is great. I love it. I didn't think I would like it as much as I do, but I do. Anyways, let's do some size comparisons real quick. And going up against the Spyderco Shaman, so we got some big boys in the house to go up against a big boy. As you can see, the blade's about the same length, the handle coming in a little bit longer. You got that extra, I call it the bottom finger guard, I don't know if that's what it's called, but got that extra piece at the end right there. All right, then we got the Benchmade Adamas. And this one, you can see blade length on this is a little bit bigger, longer, and the handle is just about the same size. And these are two knives that I would almost compare if it wasn't for the locks, because man, they're both beasts of knives. And then you can see Benchmade Bug Out is pretty small in comparison. Handle, blade, everything, thickness. With this, if you were carrying it, I would say this would be a main knife, and you could use this as a fifth pocket. That's how I do it. That's how I have done it. And then we got the Contender, the Hinder XM18 3.5 inch. Blade length, you can see, or cutting edge at least, is just about the same. The handle length is a little bit bigger on the AD20. And I love this Hinder, by the way. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so these are two knives that I would pretty deeply compare. Just compare it in the sense of like how they feel in my hand, what I feel like I could accomplish with them, and what I feel like they're meant to do. So last size comparison, we got a rectal thermometer, so you can see going right up against the pivots here, the rectal thermometer is coming in a lot smaller than the AD20 and the XM18 3.5. So if you carry one of those, you're gonna have a pretty big difference in size. And I have to say, so I've had the AD20.5, and I love that knife, still love it. I use the crap out of it, and I have not been fortunate enough to get my hands on the full-size regular AD20, hopefully one day. But I was fortunate enough to get the AD20s. And as much as I like, thicker blade stock and all that, this does just fine. This feels absolutely perfect in the hand. It's like it was made for my hand, just how it fits right perfectly in between. And the blade length, and like truly all day long, I mean, pulling this out, one action open, one action closed, different ways to deploy the blade. This thing is fun. This thing is a fidget knife. This thing is a beast of a nice knife. This thing can accomplish a lot. I've opened it up and looked inside, and I can tell that this is a very strong locking system, and this is a very strong knife. It would be pretty tough to break it. I don't think you would break it doing anything normal that you'd be doing with a knife, even if you were going a little bit overboard. I have to say, for some reason, I don't know why this bothers me, but I will admit that it does, is the fact that steel liners there's steel liner right here in the back for the lock, but that's it. So the G10 goes all the way up to here, and I don't know why I don't, that kind of bothers me a little bit. I like knowing that I have steel liners in there. I don't know if it makes a difference, but yeah, you can see. Sorry, try to get focus here. Come on, man. All right, there we go. Yeah, you can see the G10 in there. Just a solid G10 handle, and you got the lock, and those stop like pretty much right there. So I think G10 is plenty strong. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I would feel like a warrior if I had solid steel liners going all the way down, which is probably the feeling that people get that have the full tie 80/20. Man, I hope I get my hands on that one day. So definitely first impressions of this, it was love at first flip. I mean, I absolutely love this knife, just for what it is. And you know, I applaud Andrew Demko and the Demkos for, you know, coming out with something like this, something so great, and still, you know, they're finding different ways to pump out this locking system to everybody. Some people can't afford higher end stuff, or maybe you're in a spot right now where, you know, it's tough getting there. So they did the 80/20.5. You get the same great taste of the knife, just on a little bit smaller package. All right, so the 80/20.5, like I said, they're bringing this to more people that can get it. So the full size, I believe, comes in $425 or $450, somewhere around there. And this comes in at $350, and the gravity models, I believe, are $275, I want to say. That is awesome. And just for, you know, just for them pumping out, yeah, they are outsourcing, I believe, the lock and a couple other things to their Taiwan factory, but they're still assembling these and making most of the parts in wampum. Yeah, in wampum. So I mean, that's awesome. You got your three. We'll take this out for a second and pretend that we had the third one. So you have your 20.5. You know, you're more of the budget end, and then you have your mid, you know, trying to get more out that are affordable. They're cheaper because it's D2 and there's no slot. But from what I've heard, there's going to be different handle colors. There's going to be different blade materials. Just slimmer blade stocks, and I believe still outsourced parts. And then there's still going to be the full size 80/20s. So let me fix my camera real quick. I'm sorry. So that, I mean, that's still awesome. The action on this, if you have not handled either of these, it is incredible. Like I said, I did a review of the 20.5, and I said, you know, I'm a person that loves detent, so it kind of bothers me, you know, pushing up a little bit and not having that like resistance and that pop open. I can get by that. I can get by that and be happy with this. The full or the slim model really set that in for me. But just, you know, finding different ways to open it and ways that I can open it has changed my not my mind, but changed how I felt about that. And you know, I absolutely love it. So in closing, if you have not had the opportunity to handle one of these, do what you can to. Don't pay the secondary super high prices, the double or triple prices for them. There will be more coming. So don't be paying $800 for a slim just so you can get your hands on it and try it, and then 2 days later you're going to see a drop that you could have got one for $350. But if you have the opportunity to get it at a decent price and handle it, it is so worth it. And for those of you like me who have not handled it yet to this point, it's worth the wait. Well worth the wait. You'll be happy as soon as you did. And also, just on a quick side note, this came from the factory. Oops. Absolutely razor sharp. I was surprised how sharp this came. Like it blew my mind. I guess I may have had a string of bad luck with some other knives lately, not coming as sharp, but this thing was cutting through thin cardboard with, I couldn't even feel resistance. It's incredible. So applaud the DEMKOs. There's a lot of hype surrounding this knife. The hype is real. I've seen different variations already that came from a knife show, and those are awesome. I know everybody's gonna love those. There's different colors. I don't know if those were just made for the show and that's it, or if those are gonna be, coming out. I'm sure there's gonna be cool exclusive drops coming to different retailers and stuff, and I think everybody's in for a surprise and everyone's in for a treat. So, sorry about that. The ending of my video got cut off somehow, so I got to re-record it. Thank you guys for watching. I just passed 100 subscribers. I'm so stoked about that. I never even thought I would pass 10. So the fact that 100 people have subscribed to see my content and listen to me ramble is just absolutely amazing. I will be doing a giveaway, a 100 subscriber giveaway. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it or what I'm going to do yet, but it is definitely coming and it'll definitely be worth it. Thank you guys for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you disliked. Let me know what you think about the AD20s and if you're going to try to get your hands on one. Give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. The usual stuff that everybody says at the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Bye.